So, today we're going to learn about how to pull out the main idea from a piece of writing. Okay? Now, why do you think that's important?
Because story.
Because what?
It's story.
Because it's a story?
And you have to hear me and brain work.
Brain work? What does that mean? What do you mean? I mean, you're absolutely right. You have to know what the main idea is in a story, right? How about you, Alexander? What do you think?
Agree with him.
You agree with him? You have another reason why it might be important?
Because it's good for you.
Why?
Because you're learning.
Yeah. Okay. So, how we're going to do that today is we're going to read the story and then we're going to talk about what it's about. Okay? So, we're just going to focus on the main ideas. So, Alexandra, will you start? Just read the first 3 or 4 sentences.
Dogs are animals that can do many things. They can take care of sheep, and cats.
Cattle. Do you know what cattle means? No. Do you guys know that word? It means like cows.
Dogs can
Guard
a house at night. Some dogs help people hunt
wild birds. Okay, Brian, can you take over from there?
Dogs can.
Right there.
Dogs can help with danger.
Danger.
Danger and help find people who are missing. Some dogs help blind people do things by using a human eye for them. In some cold country, dogs help people by pulling sleds over the ice and snow. Dogs can learn to do tricks to make people smile and learn.
And laugh.
And dogs also are funny playmates for boys and girls.
Okay, Alexandra, will you finish it off? Hang on, Brian, wait. Okay, I like that you want to finish it. Okay, Alexandra, will you finish it off for us, please?
Dogs can learn.
Dogs are helpful. We're right there.
Dogs are helpful to people in so many ways. They are also good
companions
for people. That is why we call dogs man's best friends.
Okay, so what do you guys think the main idea is?
Helping people.
Who helps people?
Dogs.
Okay. So, when we're looking at our chart, take a look. Both of you guys, take a look. Okay, when we're looking at our chart, our main idea goes up here. So let me show you how I pull this out. So, when I'm looking at everything that goes on in this story, I know it's all about dogs, right?
And it has a photo.
Because it has a photo, and because it's the very first word in the story as well. And I know that it's all about dogs, but are we talking about the dog's fur?
No. Nope.
Are we talking about dogs going to the vet?
No. Helping people.
Right, we're talking about dogs and how they help people, right? Main idea. Dogs and how they help people. So, what's the title of this story, guys? You see the title? What's the title?
It's Man's Best Friend.
So, who is man's best friend?
The dog.
Right.
because
And you know, when we're talking about man's best friend, we really mean people's best friend,
Yeah, yeah.
everybody's best friend. Okay. So, what, how would you guys say that? How would you say what the story?
the story's about that dog's friends are like they are helping a lot of things,
Mm-hmm. Who are they helping?
people,
Mm-hmm.
by doing like saving the cows,
Mm-hmm.
saving the house at night so robbers can't come in and rob things like cows. Help things to not fall down.
So right. So they're doing jobs for people, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that's why when I pick out my main idea from this story, I'm not talking about dogs going to the vet, or dogs going to the beach, or dogs being furry and warm, or dogs sleeping on the bed. I'm talking about how they help people. Right? So what's an example of how they help people from the story? Can you find one in the story, Brian? Brian. Find an example in the story. Just one.
We have batteries.
No.
They can take care of sheep
And cattle, right. So you ever heard of a sheepdog? No? Have you ever seen a dog running around in a field with cows or sheep?
Yeah,
Yeah? Where?
and Guatemala.
Oh, really? Okay, yeah. So you probably saw a job that the dog was doing. Have you ever walked around San Rafael and seen people with training seeing eye dogs? You have? Yeah. There's a lot of them around San Rafael, right? So that's another job that they mentioned.
Where do you live?
Sausalito.
Oh! No.
Thanks, guys. That's all I got.